Good evening, everyone, and here are 4 completed Academy KF-21s. The Boramae, which is in service with the WHATIF Malagasys. It is replacing the Gripen. It is replacing pretty much everything else except for the new F-16s and the Mantellas, the F-44.5 Mantellas, the export version of the F-22. This is going to become the primary tactical fighter jet for my fighter command. I've got a couple of different squadrons here. It's a big purchase from the South Koreans. 72 are planned in the WHATIF. The aircraft is a 4.5, although I say it's a 4.73 recurring jet. And there's a couple of differences in the batches here. The first batch is more grey. The second batch, I finally got the mix of chrome and the grey, how I like it, because this is meant to be a have glass kind of F-22 type scheme, and I've brought them outside just so you can see how that looks in the light, because the light is better outside than on the inside. Now, there is one big deficiency of this kit, and no, I don't know why Academy have done it. They include stickers rather than decals, and that is really annoying. The sticker for the refueling boom receptacle isn't too bad, but some of the other stickers are a bit of a nightmare. And of course, if you get the sticker in the wrong place initially, rather than a water-based transfer that you can then just slide into the right position, it starts to wrinkle up at the end, and that is a bit annoying. So I've added some Hasagari pilots to the ones which are flying, and we have the Pretzel Squadron and we have the Wham Squadron there, which is a decal from that pop art, Andy Warhol, I think it is. So the pop art, the end bit there, because I couldn't fit the front bit on. Now, overall, this kit is absolutely lovely. It is very good fitting kit. It's more of a cross between a toy and a model. And you can see that reflected in the fact that the Meteor missiles have large retaining tabs on them. Now, this one here is in my tactical support configuration, which is £2,000 Mark 84s with the glide wings there. It's glide and manual loop electro-optical targeting along with GPS. So that is the Malagasys' preferred way, after watching what the Russians are doing in Ukraine, to use glide bombs for extended range. This one here from the Pretzels has got a AGM-158 JASSM. It's got the 4 Meteors, the 2 Iris Ts, they all carry those on the wingtips, and this has another one of those glide bombs. Absolutely love the glide bombs. The flying Wham Squadron 1 has a clean configuration for air-to-air with just the 2 Iris Ts, the 4 Meteors, and they all come with this nice targeting pod, which I really like. Now, I do like the Academy kit. It is brilliant, and you can just cut the stickers down there for the tail slime lights. The last one that I did in a sort of a ground support configuration, but more of a attack with the BLU 109 penetrating JDAM, £1,000 glide JDAM there. And again, they all carry that air-to-air configuration. Now, I really like the KF-21 because it's less expensive than the overpriced, in my opinion, F-35. It's a twin-engined aircraft. It kind of reminds me of what a Hornet would look like if it kind of went a bit more stealthy. But they didn't go all the way to include a internal weapons bay. I think they will do eventually in the future, but I like the fact that they didn't, because to me that is a good way of achieving a tactical aircraft. It is fairly low observable, but obviously the F-35 isn't that low observable when you start loading it up. And I like the fact that you can add the fuel tanks onto this, you can add the bombs on, and you can see the missiles. Is it as low observable as something like the Shenyang FC-31 or J-35? No, I don't think it is, but the downside of having an internal weapons bay is when you have an internal weapons bay, your airframe gets larger. Your larger airframe needs more powerful engines. Your more powerful engines consume more fuel, so your airframe gets larger again, and then you end up in a situation where, just to accommodate the internal weapons bay, you either have a very small internal weapons bay that can't carry a lot, or you end up with an extremely large aircraft. And that's the dilemma facing the Americans with the CCA, the Collaborative Combat Aircraft, is how do you make an internal weapons bay that then has a knock-on impact? How do you then keep the aircraft small? So I really do like the KF-21. I like the fact as well that its intakes are designed like the F-44.5 Mantella or the F-22. Those are designed for high supersonic speed, whereas the FC-31, the J-35, is designed for the low supersonic speed but extreme maneuverability. So Millennium 7 has done a post about those intake shapes, but I think this is perfect for my needs. I hope you like them. I do really like the way this silver and chrome mix with the grey has come out. I think that's very sort of futuristic. Take care. Goodbye.